Yes, so we are playing a friendly match with the Dongyi Go School, the best and brightest, of course. I don't know how strong this opponent exactly is, but other Go schools nowadays, they're all very, very strong, of course, of course. So, so, so let's see. Let's begin by this, and then let's try to ladder that outside stone. But how? Just a regular Hane, okay? All right. Okay. All right. We had some trouble with the main account. The main account somehow somehow did not somehow did not was not able to play this new Fox 3 Dan account, which was a bit weird. I don't know. Maybe I had to use a phone. Maybe I had to do something. Maybe the new accounts cannot play with 9 dans. I just don't know. And anyways, luckily we have one account that is not 9dan, so that is this account, and we are able to go. So that's good. I think this movie is big. We should have played it before. All right. This recording should be a little bit better, smaller than the last, but I see that my connection rate is extremely high, which should be smooth for the stream. I don't know what the time settings are. Oh, right, I know what the time settings are now. Time settings are 20 minutes and then 3 times 30 seconds, which is relatively fast for any kind of a friendly game, but it's okay. Okay. All right. I don't know what my opponent was thinking when he played here. Maybe it's this push out. Yes, this is a ladder breaker. Okay. It's a ladder breaker. Yes, we are playing. We are playing. Let's see first if he responds here. If he does, we'll do something else. If he doesn't, which is very, very possible, then we would probably play on the top right somewhere. I don't see anything too severe for us coming next. he does respond. This is good. So he responds in a way that also makes the right hand side smaller. This alleviates our problems with this a little bit, because our bottom is now capturing one stone. It destroys our left, so that's very, very bad. But okay. But okay. Yeah, so this opponent is playing quite well. It seems, at least to us. We made some questionable moves, but every black move has been pretty much spot on. Pretty much. Pretty much. Do, 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 dun, 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 dun. I don't know the Joseki here, which is a bit. Usually, we don't like to play Josekis that we don't know at all, but so I don't know what possessed me this time to play this kind of a Joseki. Well, I know the first few moves are right. I don't know if this Tiger's Mouse is good. I know the other moves are okay. Yeah. So we'll fight over on the top right. The ladder still works for black now. Black has two more stones on the left hand side, and it doesn't seem like we have a big advantage on the top right. So maybe this is not very good. Anyways, opponent seems very, very strong. Very, very strong. Yeah, and he's taking his time when he needs to, and every single move that he came up with was very, very good to opening. Very, very good to opening theory, probably. Probably. Do, 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 do. Okay. Yeah, there's so many choices now. I don't know what he's gonna do. Ohio, is this a Dongyi match? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And in Chinese, the Dongyis look like this. It stands for East Play, Go Playing. East Go Playing. East Go Playing. Which is very, very, seems right. Anyways, we decided to back off of the fight by extending twice. Maybe the one space would be better. Now clearly black has a peep here. Oh well. Can't have everything that you want. Don't always get what you want. Yeah. Oh, Oh, opponent looking. Opponent is looking very, very well attached, huh? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we have a good response. Maybe we have to stick ourselves inside. Can't win any coast. Well, we played a strong response. We'll see if our opponent is able to punish us. We'll see. We plan to Atari from the fifth line next. No, from the sixth line next. Oh, so they only play on the right side of the board. Well, we're the ones who only played on the right side of the board. Oh, you mean the east side of the board? East is the right side of the map, so that does make sense. It should be cut Atari now, and then we have to extend. We can't fight this Ko. And then he's going to connect Atari, and then we'll fight it out. And we'll fight it out. We'll fight it out. Fight it out. We will fight it out. Yeah, yes, to do this and then Atari and capture this one stone. Unfortunately, we don't have many choices. We have to play this. Maybe we have to extend. That would be a bummer. Anyways, we extended. Alright, so I don't know. So black certainly has a much better move out than before, and black has some agi here. So maybe black is better than if he had just like jumped here and then jumped here. I'm not sure. You could like if we get the next move on the top, like Like here, perhaps. Maybe, maybe we would be okay too. I just don't know. Anyways, opponent extended, so we play here. Don't expect the opponent to push and cut. That would be very strong, but that would be double-edged. That would for sure be double-edged. Double-edged for sure. Okay, so maybe he will play the push and cut. It doesn't feel to me like the push and cut will be good for black. But what do we know, you know? What do we know? Interesting books. Black with a death wish. Well, so far this my opponent has played quite strong, so I do not think that my opponent has a death wish. So we hope our opponent has a death wish, but I don't think our opponent has a death wish. So this is probably gonna be okay for black somehow. He's gonna jump. He's gonna maybe extend on the second line here. I mean, if they push and cut, it looks no bueno. But it looks stronger than three dan. Yes, yes. They they made new accounts specifically for this kind of a tournament. I'm sure it's this new account is more than, you know, it's more than just for this one tournament. But you know, I'm sure they made this account to do more than just this. Uh, but um, but yeah, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, but certainly this is a new account they made. In fact, this account is so new it can't even receive my like 9dan Pro account invitations, which was which was interesting. I don't. I thought I knew how Fox worked, but this is something new. Couldn't get the game started. Yeah. So he's moving out here. Moving out here. It's a very interesting place to start. Well, first let's see how he answers to these peeps, shall we? We would like to play this Atari, but then that would really weaken us. Do, 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 do. Okay. He answers. Let's keep attacking the middle. This is also strengthening our group here. Oh, by the way, I wanted to congratulate you on the commentary of the American Pro Quality. Amazing comments. Thank you. Well, I hope I have more to be congratulated by other than some commentaries in the future, but thank you, thank you. If this makes the AGA think that I can do good commentary and get me to commentate a lot more, then great, then great. Then we all get what we want. So he's tangling with us here. Be careful when later we can Atari here and capture two of the stones. Ooh, another very, very strong looking move. I am tempted to play this and push through, but maybe that will not be so good. And also he might Atari. So when we went for this sidestepping. Oh, very, very interesting. So if we play this, he's gonna connect. We might have to deal with this double Atari. And then at this time, he is gonna, um, you know, play this double Atari. Although, what if we play this Atari, get him to connect, and then we pull the switcheroo on him? Do not defend the double Atari. When he Ataris, we just capture. When he captures, we play there. Sounds like a plan? Sounds like a plan. Oh, so that's why he's not doing this. That's why he's playing here first, so that later he can capture this, but that's okay with us. So now all we have to do is survive in the corner without any losses. Survive in the corner without any losses. And we should be good. And we should be good, my friend. Preserve this cut. See. Maybe we should have connected. That's okay. So the next move is Hane Connect for the life, or cut for life. We can also Atari here and play here maybe, or Maybe we should have captured this. That forces him to connect, but that like destroys his outside. Now if he connects, we play this move. Now if he connects, we capture. He Ataris. That's a little bit of some troubles. Maybe we should play this. We also want to play the cut, of course. We also want to play the cut, of course. That's okay. We'll get him to connect and we'll capture this outside. That'll be okay. Copa is I hope this is alive. I mean, if this is not alive, then we're in real trouble. But fortunately, I think it is alive. La Copa es competition. Right, so we kind of made our opponent attack us here. He did make some gains, but we're probably okay after all. Ah, it's reasonable. And our oh, we can also Atari. I don't know if we want to Atari. Probably not. The O triple Hane. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we had 4 stones there. Into the who beyond. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. So the opponent has been made to go on the offensive from us. He was very good. He was like defensive, like we Atari. He captured, switching it around. He was like moving out here, counter attacking. He was playing this to limit our development. He was playing here to get the ladder working. But now he has committed to this cut and then like the fight on the right hand side. So we sort of got the opponent to sort of commit to attacking us, which is gonna be very good for us, I hope. Yeah, and now we have a counter-attacking target. Yes, so now he comes back there to connect, which makes sense. Maybe he's looking to extend next. I can't imagine this being good. So then we'll push this out. We'll figure something out if he extends. Yeah, this is making us connect the outside, which is hurting his middle. But that's where the good news ends, guys. That's where the good news ends. So next, is he gonna Hane? I don't see anything very, very good for black, so we'll play this turn. Or maybe he captures now. No, no, no. Oh, the capture now is very, very strong. I hadn't thought of. Let's play the extend first. Yeah, I still, even after playing all of these moves, I still don't know if my opponent is just, is he destroying us or is he not, you know? And so therefore, we still don't know how strong he is. See, like this is a great move. We didn't connect, so he has a chance to do it now. Right. Yeah, yeah, he activates the problems up here. Yeah, very strong. Very strong. Very strong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I had prepared to play on the outside now, but what if he attaches and then maybe we have to go back, you know? That wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good. Yeah, and we can't honey as of right now, so it's a bit of a, it's a little bit hard to play. Are we dead on the top? I don't know. I wish, the, you know, there should have been a better answer than I don't know, but I don't know. We'll see. Go, go, go. Ole, 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 ole. Yeah, it's a pity we didn't get like this move and some other moves as well. So the only question is, do we want to play this kind of a thing? It's like 5 versus 6 liberties, so we didn't. I don't know how many liberties we have. Should I know? I'm a professional player. Should I know how many liberties we have? I'm a professional. I am a professional. I don't know. It seems like we have a lot. We have like 6. So this is probably at least a code. I want to just play this, or do I? All right, we'll make a call. We'll make a call. It's gonna be our turn to take the call first, so it should be okay. So it should be okay. Actually, we can Tanuki and it will still be a call. Yeah, we have to answer this one. 5 versus 5. We do have to connect this. He connected. Good. This alleviates some pressure from our group here. We can play this, capture 3, attack the 1, approach. I think we will attack the 1 stone. Seems good. Maybe we should have headbutted him. Yeah, we should have headbutted. Yeah, we should have headbutted. This way he's using this one stone. Who could have thought he was gonna use this one stone? And to very good effect as well. Well, right. I have heard this movie is good, but of course we can't play that now. This move is strong, but I think we will just go for the speed right now. When he plays here, I think we're extending up. It'll be alright. We preserve some ice space here. We only have 20 points. Black has Black also has about 20 points. 15 plus 20 plus 10, so 25. And this is more black than white. If white plays, it's a direct call. So white plays, it's 0. When black plays, it's like an approach move call against us. So it's like 20 points. So black has like 7 points here. So black has like 7, 8 points here. So black has 20 points, we have like 5, 10, 15, 20. So it's very hard to say right now. Difficult to say. Okay, let's make this peep. Let's make this attach. Maybe we don't make the attach. Maybe we just seal him in. But this group is totally alive now, so that doesn't make much more sense. This doesn't make much sense. Let's go for the side. Yeah, this game is very, very balanced right now. I can't tell if we're ahead or not, which is always bad. Ooh, what's this? Attachment. Why don't we cut? Attachment. Okay. Go, go, go. Ole, ole, ole. Here we go. Ole, ole, ole. I'm pretty sure certain B enjoys trying to kill. Yeah, I feel like he does. And this game, I think at first it's like this opponent, my opponent, or me. This guy is a pro, so let me play a little bit back off, right? A little bit stable, like this move. this capture, like reverse, steals a ladder and then attach and stuff. And then he's kind of like this. And then later on, his like true nature showed. He's like, I'm gonna start attack attachment. I'm gonna start counter attacking in the middle. I'm gonna double Hane, make a double Atari happen. Then here he's like, I'm gonna cut. And afterwards he's like, yes, I'm gonna, I'm the number one player in Dongyi, in the Dongyi Go School, and I'm gonna really show my number oneness to the opponent, which which makes sense. They probably, because I'm probably the strongest player we found, or at least by rankings. I'm the strongest player that NA found. We found like 20 something players. The strongest players that North America found, and so it only makes sense that their Dongyi also found their strongest player too. And so this guy is probably very, very used to just destroying his opponents all the time and stuff. So he's probably used to that. So it only makes sense that as the game goes on, his true nature would show. He would be like, usually by this time I'm killing my opponents, so let's go on the attack. This pro might be a little crafty, but he's not that. He played some questionable moves. I played some questionable moves, so that makes sense that he would be going on the offense here, which makes sense. He attached. Attached. What makes him think that he can attach? Jambalaya. Alright, so 20, 30, 40, 50, 50 something points for black, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 points, 60 points for white, it'll be fine. Be totally fine. So we're just coasting right now. Coast to victory. Some kid's gonna be like, oh man, I almost beat an American pro, but when the moment came, I just couldn't play the right moves. That's a good move. I don't see why we don't just capture this. This is borderlining on. It'll be fine. Yeah, since things went Ori for B in the top left. Yeah, and this move on the right hand side may not have been the biggest move ever. And now he's forced to play this move just for his cut. I don't know what his cut is gonna do. Why don't I just capture him like this? Okay, so he kind of fell apart, like how we fall apart in the middle game sometimes. This opponent just like really started falling apart. um, yeah, so Unfortunately, at the end of it all, I don't know how strong this opponent is because he played very reasonable most of the time. And then he was clearly almost killing us, right? If we didn't defend as well, he would have killed us. On the top, he started the fight, and then he got the ko out of the fight, which was okay too. I mean, the top was my territory, and he played in there, and he has a ko at the end, so he destroyed all of the top territory basically. We took Sente, of course, but he took the all of the top territory away from us basically, because it's a straight up ko, and he had yeah. So maybe in the middle here he went wrong. He went a little Ori, and here he just attached his. It's an impulsive move. Maybe if he connects, it'll still be fine. So remember that when he played this one, this top is a little bit favored for black. If we play, it's direct ko. If black plays, it's a one-step ko for black. So when black plays, he has less than the full like 20, 22 points here, but he should have at least like 15 points. So if black plays, it's 15. If I play, it's 0. He has like 8, 9 points. So combine that with the corner, and here he has 15. This is like 20 points. So he has like 20 points, and it's uncertain. So it could be, the 7 points could very easily be 22 if he has more close threats throughout. So 20 points plus this corner. We should have like 10 here, maybe 5 here, and so if we captured these with another move, it'll be 35, and he had like 30, so we would be winning. But there's a lot of uncertainty with the ko, right? So after he connects, if we play this, he headbutts, and the corner is pretty good. Maybe he turns and saves his 4 stones. So it was a bit uncertain. I do feel like we were doing quite well at the time, mostly because we made thickness here. So even though he destroyed all of our top territory, now he gave up and timed out. So even though he destroyed the top territory, we have this thickness, and we used it pretty well. We got these moves on the outside. We got like 4 moves on the outside, and which transitioned our value into the left hand side. We played these. Very, pretty much Sente, and then if black just connected, he would later have an issue in the middle. We would play here, so we were on our way to winning, giving up this top side ko, so it was gonna be okay. However, what if he connects home in the middle, and our group here, which was once thickness, is no longer thick and needs to live? That's another uncertainty. But it seems like we have a sure eye here, and when he plays here, it's not going to be Sente, because when he plays this is Sente, this move, and here is going to live. That's probably why he played this. He really wanted to preserve, he really wanted to make sure that I was not able to survive in Sente. For example, if we Hane and then play this, capture is not Sente, so we Tenuki. Later he can play this Atari and take away the top. He has to be a bit careful about how he does it, but maybe that's perhaps why black was really looking to do this kind of a thing. So afterwards, he just didn't show any ingenuity in trying to come back in the game. So then he's not that strong if we look at it this way. He completely fell apart in the middle game. which was not unexpected. We are a pro after all, even if we are a weak NA pro, you know. So yeah, and yeah, I don't know who was doing well at the beginning. Maybe oh yeah, let's quickly go over. You consider it 0 points for the co on the assumption that you get compensation by playing your co elsewhere. No. If it's a direct co, then either side can win it, and then you'll have to right. Yes, compensation is one thing. One also, there's a lot of uncertainty with co's, so there's a lot of plus minuses. So I played here, black played here. Black has to keep. Oh, black may not have had to. Black may have been able to tanuki as well. Maybe he should have. So the ko is if I play, it's a direct ko, right? So if it's a direct ko, then both sides win it 50-50 of the time. Even if the compensation is equal, then it's also 50-50. And then you see the payoffs. Right now, black has 11 stones, white has 10 stones. So the payoffs is about equal. So if the payoff is equal, then it's 50-50 unequal payoffs, then it's worth 0, assuming that you can get the co-compensation. And then so obviously this has a huge thing. So at the very worst case, we have a 0 point co-threat, so our compensation is worth 0. And so the worst case is however big your group is that you lose. And the normal case is like 50-50. The best case is you capture your opponent, and your opponent only has a 0 point co-threat, right? And so generally speaking, this is gonna be 0. If black is, say, 10 more points, 5 more stones than white, then it would be like 5 points of expected value. So the most important thing with the ko is the payoffs, the risk and the reward. And you average the two, and it's good. And so with a one-step ko, it's like your opponent plays, and then it's 50-50, or you play, and it's like very, very likely yours. So like in this case for black, if he plays, white will need 3 moves to win the ko, and black will only need 1. So it's like 3/4 black, something like that. Something like that. Pretty sure my math checks out. You consider, yeah, so that's why I consider the top either 0 points if we play, or mostly black's points, as if black won the ko if I play. So it's like 15 points or something if black plays, and 0 if we play. So 8 points for black normally. It's an estimate. Oh, B resigned. Just an accidental timeout. Yes, we talked about this in the give up timeout. Was busy getting scolded by the teacher. So I imagine they have their go schools on Saturday mornings. And I couldn't play tonight, which is their Saturday morning, so I had to play early. So I could only play if I could play at this time. So I could only play at this morning time. And it's our best students, so they're usually pretty strong. I hear they are 6-dan amateurs. Most 6-dan amateurs with a 6 mark next to their name on Fox is a 9-dan. So I don't know. This person did not feel like an average 6-dan level strength because we won, but we were pretty crafty. You could easily imagine us, doing badly in the game, any one of these fights falling apart, that sort of thing. So, yeah, so it's easy to imagine. Anyways, so this game is the interesting part was the beginning, and then I did get the notion that laddering this will be favorable for white because that other ladder with this Joseki. Oh, I can't really do the analysis with the black capturing the two and then playing here Joseki. If white can get the ladder, it'll be slightly good for white. So that's why I did this. AlphaGo also did this against Kejie before. We probably should have Atari'd here and then played this. We played here. This seems very AI-esque, and it's ladder breaking, and this move is limiting us. So after the Joseki, it seemed like black was getting the good, the good stuff. You know, the better end of the better end of this. And then we made this exchange. This does help black go onto our left. Go onto our left and right hand side. So that made this move not clearly worth it for white. Where it did help us is that it made us not, it made the bottom strong, so it made the run out not so severe as before. But if that's the case, then we would rather have both this move and this Atari and have black have a stone here. That would be Joseki, and if the ladder doesn't work, then that Joseki would favor black. So in that sense, black is very safe. White is not as safe. Maybe this exchange is bad for white. I don't know. Anyways, so we move on to the next Joseki. This, I know some Josekis started like this. I don't know the rest. I know because the AI bot Katago on KGS played this against me a lot when it gives me a lot of handicaps. And you can imagine with the handicaps I have 3 or 4 star points. So so Katago has a swell time of playing this Joseki a lot. Maybe if he extended out, that's less pressure against us, but also more pressure against the bottom, but more pressure against the top. So he played this. Maybe this is the first kind of slow move, and maybe this is how black was falling a bit apart, behind. We played a very fast move. Black played a move right next to his stones without any Ataris. We played a very fast move, 2 space with stones near here. And then he went here. So this is clearly him very used to destroying his opponents, but this seems like a perfectly reasonable move. Attack us before making us weaker, and then now it's easier for black to deal with his stones. This is a very, and now like at this moment probably black has turned off the I'm playing a pro in the opening mode, so I'll be a little bit normal, and he turned on his true self probably. Blocked, played here, is clearly very used to winning these fights, and it's unclear if he is or is not winning this fight. He captured our stone, we had this position on the top, but the top is not clearly ours yet. Then played these moves. Maybe he wants to just capture, force us to connect. That's like more defensive, that way it preserves some more weaknesses on white's end. But he wanted to do this, and it looks like he's engulfing white already. So we're very happy that he went on the offensive now. And so now is a crucial moment. He did not think that push and cut would work. I think I agree. I think push and cut would be good for white, but it's hard to say. It's really difficult to know. So he moves on to this other thing, push and cut, and then we can extend here. We can also cut here. The problem for black is we can always Hane connect in Sente, and then Hane connect or Hane play this, and then black would, and then we would be alive. So committing to the cut against us doesn't offer that much payoff for black. So then we made this peep. This does make the push and cut more severe because there's no more cut there. So we played this move. And so now the threat is to start engulfing black in the middle. Like, hard to imagine because this move is kind of sente against the cut. So maybe we'll jump and then attack this. We might play here and capture the right hand side. We might play this jump and try to capture the right hand side big. So that's the next moves. So black played in the middle and then Hane, and we made this double Hane. Yeah, we do have the clear weakness as black played in the game, and if black just connects, it does, like, we would capture 2 stones. It's like, what has black accomplished? So maybe it's already difficult for black at this moment. Yeah, so here if we extend back, this double Atari is coming. We were thinking we would Atari here, get him to connect. We would let the double Atari happen, and then black would Atari make us make the Ponuki. He gets a Ponuki too, but then we would maybe turn and capture the right hand side 2 stones. So maybe that's okay. Maybe we should connect. That's more normal. And then he would play here, we would live, and he would be able to move out. But his 2 stones are for sure to be gone, so he didn't want to connect, so he played here. Maybe, yeah, we didn't want to get rid of our liberties so fast, so we played these. Probably should connect, but if we connect, he plays here, we Hane, he might be able to peep. And then he would block, and we may not be able to get 2 eyes. Right now, if he peeps, he could play this move, but we would move on to the right hand side. We would cut this and capture 3 stones, or we might capture this and play this move. Either way, he would capture something in Gote in the corner. We would have the outside. So in the game, he gets sente, and then plays here, and then cuts. So now he's probably, because we have a stone captured in the middle, 1 Ponuki, 1 out of 2 Ponukis, it really made dealing with the move out on the bottom so much easier. So yeah, so when he cuts here and then plays this, it feels like we were doing more than black was. So strongest move for black is to play this one. We could play this push capture. He would play this Atari capture or this turn. Either way, we would have 4 liberties. If he plays a turn, we would Hane. So we would have 4 liberties. He probably wants to Atari, then we can play this Hane and capture these 5 stones. But he would capture this in sente, he would have these sentes, and he would have a lot of territory. And at 10, 20, we would have 20 as well, and we would have some on the top, but that's his strongest attacking move. This is probably his best move for expected value. Yeah, the strong move, it was not going to work for him, and barely not work. So all good for, my opponent has read out all the variations, like if it doesn't directly work and stuff. So I can feel that my opponent is at least quite strong as a player. Okay, so this makes sense. He makes Haji here, and it's very unclear who is doing well at this point. It feels like white should be doing well because of the Ponuki, and then living on the right hand side. But white does have some problems on the upper side, so it's really difficult to say right now. Yeah, probably white is doing very well. But as the game showed, white did have some issues here. If we just play it safe, black would jump out and start counterattacking the corner, counterattacking the 3 stones. And all of a sudden, white is the one not having any territory on the board. If we play the block, the move is to cut, and then if we Atari, he would Atari here and connect out. So the strongest move for us is to Atari on the upper side. Atari, he would Atari and connect. That way black is unstoppable moving out. So we probably can't do that, so we have to extend. And for the same reasons, this cut is not stoppable, we probably have to play this. And then he was very resourceful, he found all the resources he had, he played the squeeze. And he did the best he could in this situation, I feel. This move is probably untenable. We would just capture the one stone. It's just very unfortunate that this ended up as a... Unfortunate or fortunate, it's a direct ko now, which means black has destroyed the entire upper side. Now either side has 0 points, basically 0 points. So our potential is all gone. What was replaced with that is a thickness. I'm 100. We played this move maybe to get ready for the ko. You guys see, if he plays here, like none of the moves inside white's group here would be a ko threat, and like this move would not be a ko threat. This Atari not a ko threat because we have a backdoor here. That's why black played this connect. If there's no ko, I'm sure it would be better for black to play on the left, where the big points are. And also, probably right now black should be playing on the left. You would lose a ko, but so what, right? You would lose a ko, but so what? Yeah, so we kind of like, we did this just right against black on the right hand side. And as a player, you can't accept that your group would be captured after you invade and make white play so many moves on the outside. So connect then makes a lot of sense. Yeah, maybe this is a slip up from us. It's either the perfect move or it's like a smaller move than the left hand side. Anyways, we got to the left first, and now maybe it's better for black to live in place, play this move. We would press, he would play out one, and then headbutt, we would hane once, and then black would live in gote. Either way, black definitely needs to play the second line move, not the outside move. We have a ponuki here, we have super thickness here. The attach may be okay, but it is not living right away. So black needs to push, play this move, not exchange this move, this move, because it may not be sente. Play this move. White may block, may press. Either way, black, gets enough ice space to live. That's what he needed to do. So after this, he played a little too close to our thickness on the upper side. And he might have to jump here or jump over here. The only uncertainty is the ko, so after we gained this capture on the left, it was all over. And afterwards, black just played some like these moves and then hane and connect moves. So he must know that he's losing now after this huge mess up. But anyways, so that's that. So you still can't place how strong this black is, because we never got the chance to really fight with him head on, right? We always took the back route or the circular route. We dodged the point of his attacks, and it's hard to gauge, to know if we fought him head on, how strong would he be? It's hard to think. Like if we fought him head on, maybe we destroy him even more, right? Maybe he holds, maybe he is very strong and he just like battles okay. Maybe he's somewhere in between. So it's hard to tell right now how exactly strong he is. From Fox 6 Dan to fox 9 dan. All of these are possible. So very interesting game. It's like he was the spear and we were the shield, and we played very good, like flexible defense. And we always engaged with opponents, so fighting was always taking place. But but um, but yeah. Okay, so that's a game, and so that's a game, and hmm. Okay, okay, so we have a result. They did broadcast it on like Yike, and and yeah, yeah. Our board two is Eric Yoder. Our board three is Zhou Yixian. Our opponent is called Dan Xinze or Chan Xinze. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. Hmm. We have a bunch of fox 8 dans and 9 dans. Um, well, we have our top 10 is all fox 8 dans and above. Number 10 is J Dongyi. I don't know who our 11 is, but they're all very, very strong. Oh my god, Ao Tang is Zhou. Oh no, Zhou Evan is super strong. I remember he was destroying us. I think Evan Tan. Well, anyways, they're all playing, and we have 26 boards. We have 26 boards, and we played on board one. Thanks to the proness. Thanks to the proness. All right. Oh wow, this guy has a picture, and he looks like an old person too. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. So I wonder what the. Okay, so he's not a little kid. He's like a 20-something kid or like a older teenager. So I wonder how the beginning of the game was. Here, this is a broadcast. I will show you guys. This is a broadcast, and hold on, hold on. This is a broadcast, and it has AI graphs, which is great. This is Yike. This is Yike. This is Yike. Okay. So this is 42 for white, so it's already pretty good for black. Interesting. So let's just check the beginning. So this is 6.5, so black starts out at like 48 or so. 48 or so. This is 6.5, so white is at 52. Interesting. So white probably should, maybe cutting was better. Interesting. We should Tanuki and jump into his 3-3. Okay, we made a slightly bad move. Wow, so when AlphaGo played this was not good for AlphaGo, huh? When he played this with Kejie. Anyways, it's very 50-50. Our opponent did get a um, crucial. Our opponent did get a crucial ladder breaking move. Note how the moves are in the middle here somewhere. So we lost a little bit in the opening, which was not unexpected. We played this one, which 62 if black totally tanukis. Okay, so if 62 is the worst that we did, then we can happily accept that. So now it's still fairly even. So maybe our opponent is not a little kid. Maybe he's like 18 years old or like 17-year-old or something. That would have been made us play very differently. Anyways, so now this slow move, the other two moves were totally even. This slow move made it good for white, and we played oh, our greed is paying off this time. Remember, we said maybe we want to jump one because he has a sente here. So wow. Yeah. Our feelings were very strong with this move, like really sustainably developing towards victory, huh? So this only move is here is 70. We jumped. It's not too bad. So this attach would be better. So it's the attach is a bit more than this our feeling, which was this move, which is not a choice. So his move was better than our move, but yeah. Do you guys see the commentating? The commentating says there's some commentary on the bottom. 41 is a very thoughtful move. It is a very creative move. Yes. I don't know. Oh, so we should have hung it on the outside is better, but that's okay. Not played the attack was better. Okay. Both sides were very good in this case. Both sides played very well in this case. Yeah, so yeah, we did play the right extend. We could have also connected here. He is also live streaming. He's called San Xin Duo. I see. So we got his surname correct. We knew it was not Dan Xin, it was San, which I knew someone else who had the same last name. But the third character is Duo. Okay, I thought it was Ze. That's why I couldn't figure out how to type it into my Fox window and find his account earlier. I was like, what does that? How do I get that character on my computer? Okay, anyways, we played the good move, and black played here. That must not have lost a lot for black. Yeah. Oh, wow. It lost the connect is sente on the inside, and the connect is now sente on the inside. So, wow, this was a big difference. Yeah, so this is all good. The extend out. Yeah, just ignore the bottom was right. But AI wants us to seal the deal with the right hand side. And now the game is back to relatively even. Yeah. Oh, so both, I kind of imagined both sides would play in the middle, and it's like play on the right hand side and capture the two stones, or save your two stones. Well, look at this, guys. Connect here is the AI move. Wow, back to 50-50. Oh my god. Oh my god. Back to 50-50. Interesting, very interesting. Yeah, that's why we were not doing all that well in the fighting. Anyways, Yeah, probably black should play this. Okay. Yeah, yeah. After this, we maintained a relatively good lead, but black was very clearly right in going down to the right hand side. Interesting. Interesting. AI wants black to jump. Very interesting. So the fighting in the middle was probably good for us, I take it. Yeah, yeah. Black is rapidly losing AI rates. Wow, look at this move. Connect and play here. I don't understand, but probably it's because when we play here, if black connects, we play this move, and black is totally cut. We play this move, and then this move, and then maybe this move, and we can capture the entire black outside. That's the problem. We had no idea. Okay, we play this one. Another move would be here. Interesting. 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 Yeah, so we come out very well ahead at this point. Ah, the move is the Hane. Hmm. That's a move we didn't see. That was very good. That was very good. Captures we extend. And then he would have been like, oh my god. Yeah, 3.9 and 0.0. Wow. We didn't come up with it. We didn't come up with it. So that's why black could only play this jump 3.9, but in the game black got something much better. Yes, yes, we were regretting not having played this jump. When black extends, we can play this move and we are totally safe. Okay, I didn't know that the squeeze lost so much. Maybe it's because we would play Hane. Maybe there's some problems for the outside. But anyways, after the squeeze, it's back to after this becomes ko, it's back to total. I, well, if we played this connect, I don't know if it would be any different. I see, I see. The problem is black can Tanuki. Black can Tanuki and it's still a ko. That's why black should Tanuki and fight this ko. So now black played here and we have overwhelming advantages. Interesting. It wants us to play on the bottom and secure the victory by taking the taking the 4 stones. All right. So now we're winning, even though it says 100. It's not. You know, we all know it's AI 100. It's not a human 100. All right, so very nice. So Yike has a fairly what do you call it? Impressive AI review technology. Okay, this is our 7 Dan account. We logged down so that we can play 3 Dan accounts. Our main account is here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Maybe I will do some other things now. Let's check. Okay, if there are more than 40 of you watching, we will keep playing, guys. Unfortunately, guys, you guys did not make it to the 40 viewer mark. I know I set the 40 viewer mark just so that, you know, that was like my opponent running out of time, you know. And that's us deciding to end the stream. Vienna Go Open is going on right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of stream. It's a little bit different from before. We don't usually get to play tournaments, but anyways, this is very friendly, and it's been wow, it's been an hour and 50 minutes. Wow, wow. Anyways, that explanations with the code is very, very good. Hope you guys can use it. It's very rough. It's very rough, so it's very rough. So take that with a grain of salt. But if you, you know, it's right, but it's very rough, as you know. Oh, so Ben Zero is playing Ash Vasquez. Ash was known as Oscar 5 to 10 years ago. So they're playing quite very interesting, very good stuff. So let's go raid them and see how they do. See you guys. Have a good weekend.